Welcome guys to part 1 of building a signal generator. Welcome to my workbench, and as you can see I collected some parts what we're going to need for the build, so I put them all in little buckets, the switches with all the washers and nuts or whatever. I have my coils, yeah. I have my valves, my BNC connections, the sockets, except one. I have to collect one. I forgot that, so I have to do that still, but it doesn't matter. This is what you asked, this surplus what I have, so I have to stick this away somewhere in my stock, and you can find it later. It's still in the same bag, so leave it out. Okay, then we have here our meter. What we only need our veneer drive on for one, yeah, with our needle, and also our knobs. We have our switch for the modulation. We have our switch for the frequencies for the signal generator, and we have our switch for our dip meter, yes, and we have our VR or potentiometer for our modulation strength or whatever. Of course, those switches are to make the attenuator. There's about a couple of them. I have a couple of switches here and there we only use, so there's a couple so far everything. We have the valves, two times EF 95 and ECC 81 and ECC 83. So you can see we have everything on hand, so we can start off. I made here a list of the self-inductors. This is what we have and we're going to use. There's 47 millihenries, 8.2 millihenries, 2 millihenries, 560 microhenries, 139 microhenries, 28 microhenries and 3.9 microhenries, and they cover from 94 kilohertz up to 28.5 megahertz. So we covered everything. We have a schematic here from our signal generator. That's the same schematic from the digital signal generator. So that's all. It's basically the same. Only the values are on here are different, because we have here 26 to 170 picofarads double there. We have 8 to 60 picofarads here, so that's the difference what we have in this signal generator. Okay, we put this aside, and we have here our prepared our front. As you can see, our power switch, our attenuator, our BNC for the signal out from the generator. We have a switch for the generator off or on, a switch for the dip on or off. Then we have our modulation VR here, a modulation switch, and we have a BNC here for our oscillator we want to measure. All right. Then we have our switch here, but it's actually the same as that side, yeah. And we have here our tuning for the dip meter, and we have our tuning here for the signal generator. Obvious, isn't it? No. Then we have, I did make our front already, and I made the bottom already. So I'm going to show you that. That's how it's going to be mounted, like this. You solder that together on the back side, that way, yeah. Now before we're going to do that, leave this, let's put this aside. Before we're going to do that, we're going, first of all, we're going to drill the holes in the front, we're going to need to get our parts on. It's very, very important, of course. Now, we're going to do that with masking tape. Yeah. We pull a bit of masking tape off. It's going to be a long video probably, I don't know yet. Perhaps I will do it in parts, I don't know, I have to decide upon that yet. So I'll put that up here, like that. And I'll do that on 4 sides. This masking tape is quite old actually. I've been some years around, I didn't really use that much. Yeah, I use them for the transformers to separate them, or to lock up the turns from the transformer. So, and they automatically have a paper separation. Okay, another part, say 4 parts will be okay. Well, that's my end there. So, well guys, you can follow along if you like. Mind you, I don't know if you have the possibility of wiring your own transformer. See if you drop me a line to my email address, you can find that on my call, PD3WMZ. You can on how you call that? Oh dear, there we go again. My memory, guys, is terrible. I have trouble with remembering names. QRZ.com, there we go. You can find it there. If you're a member there and you can log in, you can find my email address, okay? And you can mail me if you want something, or you want to have something explained, or whatever, yeah? I'm always there to help you. Mind you, I'm not responsible for your mistakes or accidents, whatever you want to call it. I'm not responsible for that. You're responsible for that for yourself. So you're welcome to follow along. You can see the schematic on the screen. So you have to take a pen or paper and to draw it. It's not that difficult, guys. So there we go, guys. What we're going to do next now, so you can see that can't move anywhere, so it's always on the same spot. What we want to do now is, obviously we have to drill that with the, I'll show you, with a big drill. Let's have a look. There it is. I think that's it. Let's have a look. It's 50. You should be. He's about 56. Oh, he's much too big. There he is. .54 millimeters. You see this one? You have to go there. Right there. And you have additional little holes from the meat. I'll show you. There. You can see the meat is the meat, of course. That's obvious, isn't it? And then you have our little balls here. You see, this will fit completely in there. So that will fit completely, so that will cover that completely. And then you have to, at the outside, you have that circle, you have to drill 2 holes and put some nuts and washers on there, and that will stay in place then, alright? So that's not very difficult. Everybody can do that. Let's put my meter away in the box. Oh. Okay guys, what we're going to do next is, put the box away again, out of the way. What we're going to do next is to drill holes separately, or in the middle, of course, not outside. Try to drill them in the middle, and then you can remove that front. Yeah. Then we drill the holes. After you drill the holes, then we know exactly how big this drill has to be. We take our switch and we see a drill that fits the thread on this this there is on this switch, and you have to drill all the same. Yeah, it's obviously but that we found. Drill them all, and then we have when you have all those holes here, then we drill this hole that has to be also refined to meet the diameter of this this thread, that we can get that in there. Yeah, when we hold all that, this is a bit more difficult. You know, if you follow along, you have a veneer drive. Mind you, the factory that makes those drives in England, that is, unfortunately I can't get a mail through or a telephone, so I tried that several times. It doesn't work. I don't know what's going on there. Perhaps the people are out of business, or they shut it down for a little while, or whatever. I think we have serious problems here in Europe because of that war in Ukraine, and now the war in Israel. God will help them, as God always does, because those people, the Israelites, are the people of God, and God give them the land. So whatever they say, whatever they shout from the roofs, it is not true. The land belongs to the Jews. No discussions here. Oh, we're not busy with politics or whatever. We are busy with our signal generator. So that's I stop my rant here and we carry on. Anyway, see how quickly you can get of course. Anyway, I don't know, perhaps in the United States there are some manufacturers who make those things. I don't know about that, so you have to see to that. There are veneer drives from 0 to 100. That would be the same thing as this here. That would be very convenient if you get hold of them, or if you have from somebody in the garage or on the attic. I don't know. And anyway, I didn't on the radio markets or anywhere. You don't come across them anymore because they are, if they are not manufactured anymore, you have a small problem, haven't we? So anyway, guys, having said all this, we know now that we have to drill the holes and whatever, and we want to do that now. Let's have a look. I lost my drill bit. Where is my drill bit? I had that somewhere here. Excuse me, guys. That is stupid. Where is my drill bit? Okay, it's not here. Where is it? Where is my drill bit? Okay, I'm very unhappy. Oh no. What's that between my tools? No. I have to find one better though. Or I put it in the box, that is possible. Or it is on the floor. That could be possible as well. Well, okay. Let's see, we got another one here. Good one. There we go. Now it's an only small drill, it doesn't have to be big. And preferably sharp. I'll test that first. I'm going to use that. See, this is on the thin drill bit. Anyway, let's see. Okay. All the way around. Okay. See if that will drill properly. We have a piece here. See if it will drill properly, eh? Yeah, it will do. You see? It drills properly. Doesn't matter because it's just things we're going to solder things on later on. You will see that I will do that. Anyway, put this away again. Have a little drink. And I will start drilling this. I'll start on top here. Yeah, I can tell you something. I'm drilling holes in my bench. I think that is not very good. So that looks a different. Okay. We shouldn't do that. Eh? Then we'll put something underneath. You don't have that trouble anymore. So, as good as possible in the middle. Yeah. Anyway, you have to picture what I have to do. So I'll shut down the camera now. You know that you have the idea of how it has to be done. And I'll come back to you when a bit further on, so that the video won't be exceptionally long, okay? I'll see you later. Hello guys, welcome back again. So as you can see, I drilled all the holes. And I've done something more, I didn't tell you before, but there we go. And well, what I've done is, before I took that front off, I marked off the masking tape, so that you are able later on to put that back where it was, because the holes are bigger and you won't be able to center that properly. So anyway, it's exactly there where it was when you follow the lines on the masking tape. So and then later on, with the bigger holes, then the back of that will shine through the holes, and you can mark them down with the marker here, mark that off, and you can cut it with the pointed scissors like this one. You can all cut it out. So you have a job there, so you have to have a job coming your way, but you have to be patient there, and then we are in business. Okay, what we're going to do next is what I said before. I'm going to drill the holes onto our switches. That's all those parts here. What I'm going to do is look for the drill, all the drill bits we have to have, and I will do that. I'm not going to do that on camera. I'm not going to bore you with that. Anyway, you get the picture. What is needed to be done. So I'm going to do that now and come back to you. Okay. Okay guys, welcome back here. So yeah, I did some drilling. Okay, now I have to have a look. One, oh, see. 18, there it is. Okay guys. I did the drilling, of course, and as you can see here, you have our veneer drive. Yes, it's certain diameter. It is 18 millimeters, or 1/9 of an inch. What I saw on our measurement here. You see this wood spindle. It's 18 millimeters wide. We're going to use this drill. It's actually a wood drill to drill that hole. Okay. Then our veneer drive will fit in from the back nicely. So we only have to drill in one little hole to keep him into place, okay? That's all. And this one, of course, this side, I didn't decide it yet, but I think I'm going to drill it just as wide as that one, because it doesn't really matter, the knob will cover it. Anyway, I've checked that, there's a small knob, to see if that will cover the hole. You can see that. You see that will fit nicely. Okay, well, I'm going to do that, and then we do those two. Those are the last bits we have to do. Okay, so I will shut it on again for a minute, and then I'll come back to you. Okay. Okay, guys, you can see the column drill. I put them on, so I have to put them a bit higher, and I will drill them. Okay. Let's see. I can stir the camera, that doesn't change the position. So there we go. I'll put that aside for a minute, otherwise it's on the floor. Now then, I have to adjust the height a little bit. That's about it. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't come down on me. I guess I get it off. Oop. Put it on the chair. You see, I have a lot of rubbish laying around. My space is too small. You see, the more years you get, the more rubbish you get, and then it starts accumulating. You don't know where to go with it. All right. There you go, guys. There is a little hole. We try to get them, put them on. Alright. That's also a good one. That was it, guys. So simple is it. You can see. There you go. A nice hole. The meter will fit in. Show you. There you go. The only thing that doesn't fit in is are the little holes for the. Yeah. You see? That will do. Really nicely. Okay, I'll shut down the camera and come back to you, okay? Okay, right, there we go again. So, now, we can look what we have done. You can clean up the edges with a sharp knife, like that. I wanted to show you that once. And do that on the both sides. On the copper side as well. You see? That you have no obstruction or rubbish on the other side. There's another one here. Okay, so far so good. Now you're going to ask me, will it fit? Oh yes, it will. So we're going to test that now. First I get our switches. Now, you see, it's nice, okay. Fits in there nicely, see? It's all the same hole, so they will fit in there nicely. Our B and C goes in there. Oh, that's okay. We have a B and C here. That fits also. Now, we are left with our switches on the hole. There we go. Our switch will fit in there as well. Yeah. And that one switch will fit there. Yeah. That's obviously probably that be profound. And our meter, our potentiometer will fit in there as well. Yeah, bigger. So there's a little holes are a bit bigger, but it doesn't really matter. So the other thing I have to show you, more, and we're not going to forget that. Sorry, it's very important. Let's get it out. Hold on. There you go. Now, there you go. You can see this is the part that came out of there. Yeah, you can use that again on our switch. I've done it on this one already. See, there are two decks, and there's one part of that material. What is this? What I used there. Yeah, and if you clean that up, get the copper off, clean the edges up, drill a bigger hole. And I'm going to tell you why. I have the schematic for that. Let's see what I can tell you that. Yeah, you can see it. You see the connection of those two coils. Where's my pencil? With my big finger. Okay. Oh, there it is. So, you have two coils here and there. You see, there's the high voltage this side, this resistor, and the connection point of those two coils, this one to that one and that one to that one. This is the high voltage connection, this one. See, I did Dremel that away, the copper, because if you wouldn't do that, you have a short to ground, okay? So you have to Dremel that away, so it comes clear and you can solder your high voltage connections on there. So then the band switch has 2 coils. They are even, okay? So say for instance you go on the first band, so that is from 90 to 295 kilohertz, then you have 2 coils of 47 millihenry in place, okay? That's how that works. So one is connected here to the screen grid, and one is to the entrance grid, how you call it, doesn't matter. The 2 grids are connected, so that's how it is connected. There's a capacitor in between that. On the steering grid or the first grid, you don't have any high voltage on there. If you do that, you ruin the valve, okay? That's why that capacitor is in place, okay? That's all I have to say to this. That's why this construction you have to make. And you can make that if you drill the hole out of the thingy, out of the front. You have this already and that fits completely in there, alright? So that's how you can do that, okay? I will save this for the next time, alright? I'll put that in the box. So anyway, let's get away from the schematic. We are in agreement that it will fit. So what we're going to do next is get my front back. Yeah, I have to put that back on there again. So you see, now I'm going to use my lines of my masking tape. Let's see if we can get it across here. Yeah, hopefully within the lines I put down, approximately, eh? Approximately. See, and the same at the bottom. See that all there's some rubbish in the tape, so it won't stick that bit good now anyway. So put it down there. Put it on there like that. This one as well. So that's obvious that it should be in this place now. Okay, did I put it on? Yeah, have a look. Well, this is not good enough. This is not good enough. This is not good. Well, it should be good enough anyway. You can see what I said before. You can see the whites shining through. What I'm doing next is to mark them all off. It is still, they're still out of the middle. You can see that a little bit, but it doesn't matter. We are just, you have to rubbish here as well. But then do that yet with the knife. So there's the knife. Just clean it up like that. Okay. There we go. Now, take the rubbish out of here first. The wood shavings. Okay. Now I'll put them on the bench, and hopefully it stays long enough there to mark it all off. Excuse me guys. Just will mark it like that. Like that. You can see I put some thinking in that. Well, I'm not too pleased with this one on the bottom. Hopefully that doesn't go wrong. Whatever it really matters though. I always can move them around a bit. So can mark all the holes off like that. You have them all. There you go. Can cut them out with the scissors. And if you have a better idea, you're welcome to use that, of course. It would be nice if you let me know how you do it on that then. Okay, there you go. Have them all? No, we haven't. There you go. Have a check. We have them all. Okay, that's that guys. Now kick it off. There we go. put it back on the bench, get the masking tape off. Don't let it stick too long, you will be able to get it off. There you go. No, it doesn't fit. As you see, the hole is a bit higher and it is a bit lower, so it covered quite nicely actually. There you go. There you go. Alright. Okay. Now then, what we're going to do next is to cut it all out. So we're going to do that now. And with the scissors. And I'll come back to you when I get that far mounted all together. And see if I can find out where this holes have to go. Let's have a look. Down there. Yeah. Just a bit off. Yeah. You can use some washer behind there to fix it properly, so there's no problem. Good, so far as it goes, guys. I'll come back to you when I am that far to connect it all together. And we have to glue some little bits and whatever. And then I will show you how you do the rest, okay? Fine, I think you are quite on your way at the moment, if you're following along. So we're going to do that. The next thing to do is to mount the parts, okay? See you later. Okay guys, there we go again. So you see, I cut them with the scissors, I cut that all nicely and put it on here. You see, there we go. Well, I'm going to show you next is how to get it all nicely into place. There's always a bit of rough edges on there. So what I'm going to do next is put my soldering iron on, and if you can see there's a nice point on there, and we're going to use that in a minute. Okay, hold on. We'll let them warm up, and it's going to stink. You can bet on that one. It's going to stink. So anyway, I will start off with the B and C. Get that off. I don't need this. And we get this washer off. Get him in here. You see that fits nicely. See, we have now two points on up front where we can be sure of it is in the right place, okay? Okay, put that knot on there. Well, see, you have to put that on there as well, okay? Think about it. Do I need that? Probably I do. There you go. One sec. I got the wrong way. Lift them off. First of all, bend this over a little bit. Hey, come on. Like this. Yeah, that should be enough. To get with the screwdriver behind. We'll lift them up a bit. Come on. There's always a way, if you want to do it fast, it will work. Okay. I can see. Just with the hand, tighten them up. Get the other one in. You have to on the, it's the same thing. Let's get this off. See, I forgot the meter, so the two holes. Again, it doesn't matter. You won't see anything of that. So if that goes a bit wobbly or whatever, it doesn't really matter, does it? I put them in like that. There you go. Let's get our pliers employed here. But that is there. Flat one, yeah. Just this will work a bit like that. Put them in there. That on the top. Alright, come on. Now well, it's Christmas Eve at the moment, so tomorrow is Christmas. Oh, our beloved Lord came to earth, the light of the world was there for us, for all of us. Yeah. So it's a most beautiful time to be with your family, to be together. You get some more moments to share us with each other. So there we go. See, we have this, we have that. Okay, now we're going to put the switches in. And you will find it won't be that easy. So what I do then is put my soldering iron in there and put them through. Like that. And I'm sure they will fit. Now then, first of all, get this in here. Let's have a look what we've got. I think we put them on the white ones on the front, I think. Yeah, just to make sure that it doesn't damage anything, that's all. Let's have what we can do with. First of all, we're going to get one of those nuts on there. So we'll establish the depth it has to go. Let's have a look. Yeah. It's about right, a bit deeper. Let's get us, that will function nicely. See, you don't get them out anymore. Okay, do it a bit deeper, it becomes more. In fact, you have to do only one of them, so you see how far you have to go. So that's the power switch, this. You put them in, push this down. Get this washer on top. It's up to you if you want to do it that way, yeah. Okay. There we go. I do it because he will stay there and will cover everything, you see. Put the other washer on, not on top of that. Hopefully you can see it. I have to watch it a little bit more that you can see it, okay? There we go. Okay. So this is up to you if you want to have this part on there, but I want to do it that way, so I'll get my pliers, keep my switch straight, and I'll tighten that up a bit. I'm nervous. I don't know why. So we have to do all of them that way. Okay. Now then, nice. Nicely, isn't it? Now we'll go further on that, on those. Tell you what, I'll shut them down for a little while, because if I have to do it all, this video will be all so long. So I'm going to do them all. I have to saw off those axles as well. So it takes me a while, so I'm going to put that all on video. I don't think it can't be necessary. Right? The other point is we have to put that one in here. I have to see that first. If I've done that, I have to do that first. Probably have to take this one off again. Take that one off again and again flip it up a little bit. And then put that one in and then drill another hole next to it and put in a little bolt in there. That should be okay. I think we have to glue this, guys. I put some glue underneath here and then we'll stick that down and then put something heavy on it and then we mount the switches in. I think and then we have to meet the meter, of course. With the meter you don't have to glue that. You see this, what I mean? You see it starts to bulge up. You have to be careful how you put it in. Otherwise it's going to bulge up a bit. So you go. Okay, I will do another one from the camera. Okay, hold on. I will take the outside one. The further away from that switch. That should be about right. Okay. I put them in. You get the tool off a minute. They only last that long. If you know what I mean. See? And see we have enough. There it goes. Get that down. It's nicely fitting, so and neatly fitting actually also. Let's have a put that thing on there again. See, probably I'm not able to do it now. See what happens. It will cover up my I won't do that. So I'll put that washer in. Yeah, and put the knot on top. Sometimes you have to compromise. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So that's the way it works, okay? There's nothing you can do about that. Alright, so tighten it up as well. And hopefully you can see it all. I always hold the switch on the back side and tighten them up. And if he's crooked, he will put them straight. Okay, there we go. That's fine. So if I put it down there, so you can see that. Okay. Okay, I have to lift it up a bit. So we'll do one switch more, you can see. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, see if I put that way. That should be right. You can see what I've done with this washer here. Put on top of there. Let's stick it up a little bit. I can't do it here because my texture's gone then. So see, you should slip down a little bit. But it will. I shouldn't have do it at the columns roll, but I didn't do that, did I? And that's why the reason is it is down there now. So I put another knot and up. I'll do one more for you, so you can see what I'm doing. Sorry about that, guys. I have no monitor to observe what the camera sees, so I have to think about that. There's a whole investment to get that going. Put that in like that. Now push him down. There you go. There you go. Put the washer up here. Yeah. And I told you said to you, well, you have to put it right in the middle. You look at that. Shame on you. Shame on you. Telling people how to do it and don't do it yourself. Ah. Terrible. Oh well. That's how humans are, okay. That doesn't really matter. The signal generator will work perfectly. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry. That signal generator will do nicely. Okay guys, here it comes. There we go. Yeah, well, that's 10 dB, that's 20 dB, yeah. That's good enough for me. Doesn't disturb me. Anyway, so I'll put all the switches on this side. And see, we have our switch here. Oh yeah. Take the knot off. I'll leave the washer behind there, this one. I'll leave him behind. So we'll put them through. There you go. And then put that in here. Ah, come on. Okay, we have it. Maybe we have trouble here. I see something. You see how it's not always have it right. So look. Yeah, it's okay. Not to worry. You see how it comes along. So every switch will get all into place. I think I'll go on a little bit further now, and I will finish the video here, because this video will be very long otherwise. There's no point of doing that. I will show you now how far it gets and how well it works and doesn't work. Don't be too positive. Put it on here, you can see. I tell you what, you have to have everything into place before you solder them on the bottom part. See here? Now you can put your coils in and whatever. Yeah. Put everything into place, and then you can solder your bottom part on. If you got here, where is it? There's my bottom part. A lot of rubbish on the bench. That makes it all more difficult. Let's have to get that switch out of the way here. Okay. Now, if you've done that all, you fit everything on, including the meter, of course, then you can put it back on here. Yeah, it's a bit tight, but it will do. And then you can solder the corners first, and then in the middle, and then do the lot, and then you can use a bracket to center this, and then yeah, you're in business actually, and you can put everything down. You have to have a separation between those switches. There should be separation, but you can see there is room enough in between. You can solder in between. You put the separation in between. That's the last one, and that's where the signal goes on to. Right, and then you pull one across here. And that's it then. Okay. Let's have a look. That's 3 dB. That's the last one. This one. Okay. Anyway, guys, that's so far as we could. That's the far as I will go with this video. It was nice to have you on board. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. and if you do, let me know. I would be pleased. And if you have comments, they are welcome, provided they are useful. Oh, I mean, no, if you have some comments or something, you say, well, that could be different, or I would do this or that or the other. I would be very pleased to hear that. Anyway, guys, you see, it isn't that far away of making a signal generator. You can see that for yourself, how easy or difficult it is. So you have here our potentiometer. I will put that on as well. So this is, I think, 470k. And again, there is a washer on. I leave the washer in behind, on the back. I'm not going to put them in. Put this in that way. Mind you, I have to saw off the axles, okay? I just put them hand tight on there, so you can get an impression how it's going to look, okay? I think that is nice to see. Before I finish the video, so you can see but in what stage we are, okay? I have another one switch here. See, there's a washer behind. I leave always the washer on the back. Because there are also those little bolts here to prevent that it's going crooked or something like that. See, there we go. It's coming together. Now you get a fair idea how it's going to look. Okay, put the meter also in, okay, just to make it nice. There you go. There you go, guys. So I have to drill those holes still, and then the meter will flat, and then I will tighten them up and it will be on there. You can see here you have to put some sticky around underneath it that it stays down. You have to, when you make the parts, you make sure that everything fits, and that we have to get that veneer drive underneath here. So I will finish that, guys, that it is completely, the knobs are on, and it is in the other, so you can have a total front finished from that signal generator. And then we take it from there. And the next video, what we're going to do, we have to get the meter on again. But the next thing we're going to do is to put on the switch our RF coils we have in the box. It's on this side and also on that side. Yeah. You have to be careful. You have very close, but then again we have to use two connections of that. So another point we have to make is that this part here, this part has to be separated from that part. You will see that for yourself later on. I will make sure this side is not visible on that side, because if it is visible it can influence things. You don't want to do that. It goes over to the other side. If you have something in between, that is all with transmitters. If it can't see each other, it won't influence each other. So that's the way it works. Okay, guys. So far so good. Thank you for being on board. And if you want to follow along, I said it before, you do that, but you do it on your own risk. Okay. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your membership, or whatever how you call it. Okay, to be on my channel. Okay. Thank you very much, and see you the next time.